Hi guys.
Hi, Miss Priya.
Hi. Parvini, what's going on in school? You're on unit 2.
We started Unit 3.
Oh, you started unit 3? Sinusoidal functions? Huh?
Huh?
Sinusoidal functions?
We're doing
Unit 3?
the unit circles.
Oh, you started?
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So how did you follow? Was it did you make use of what we learned?
Yeah.
How about you, Krish? Have they started?
No, we just had our quiz over Unit 2C, and next week's our semester exam.
Oh, so you will not start unit circle until January?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Dhwani, how about you?
Yeah, we had our quiz on Unit 2C
Oh,
and the
same thing
semester
as Krish.
exams, yeah.
Okay, I got it. How about you, Parvini? What did they teach, ma?
So we did unit circles, and then she taught trigonometry today. Like SOHCAHTOA.
Do you understand? Okay, have they dealt with how unit circle comes up?
Huh?
Did you have you started by hearting the unit circle?
Yeah, we have to memorize it. That's on our test.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go ahead. Last week, what did we do? We did something. Let's see. See, last week we ended up with this, right? Slowly we were doing, right? Day before the previous week we started, but then considering this as unit circle, right? And a point as x comma y, right? Right? In this scenario, this was a point x comma y. Now, if this was a unit circle, this was taken to be 1. Any questions? No. Okay, so this will be x, this will be y. Makes sense? We also revised cos theta. What will be cos theta? Let's say the radius as r. This is what we studied last week, right? Cos theta will be equal to x by r. Sin theta will be equal to y by r. We ended here, right? Okay, now if it is unit circle, what will happen? If it is unit circle, r will be replaced by 1. So any x point is indicated by cos theta. Y point is indicated by sin theta. Any questions still here? Okay, so this one we did last week, and as a continuation of that, right? 1 second, guys. Okay, so as a continuation of that, right? We are going to replace for unit circle r as 1. So any x pointer will be cos theta, y will be any point on the circle will be unit circle will be cos theta comma sin theta, cos theta comma sin theta. So this is theta, this is the angle. Suppose if this is theta, this will again be cos theta comma sin theta. So every point will differ with their whatever cos theta value is there, right? That will the xy point will just differ all across. Now let's go back to geometry where we studied the 45 45 90 triangle. What did we do on that? Do you all remember, guys? Considering this is 45 45 90 angle, right? Let me draw it this way because we will use it this way only, right? Coming to 45 45 90 angle, right? Manav, did they start trigonometry?
No, that's next semester.
Oh, okay. So coming to this 45 45 90, right? Triangle, do you all remember the ratio? How many of you remember the ratio, ma? It's okay if you don't remember. Just tell me whether you remember or not. That's all. No picking, bugging. If you don't remember, I'll go ahead, guys. But just tell me whether you remember or not from geometry.
Yeah. Wait, was it like there's something root 2?
Yes, ma. If you all don't remember, one more time I'll tell you. What is it, ma, now? Can you educate me?
The legs of a triangle are congruent and the hypotenuse is length of the
That
length
is
of
that is true.
Is it 1 root 2?
Yep, 1 root 2. Why was that? See, consider an equilateral triangle. I'll quickly go over this. You should not forget this, guys. Okay, this will be useful for your PSAT SAT as well. So you will have to put this in your brain. Consider an equilateral triangle. Each is 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degree. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I should not have done this first. Okay, this is for 30, 60, 90. Both we'll discuss anyway. Okay, but first let me finish the easy one. Consider a 45, 45, 90 triangle. What does it mean? Let's say this, the length of this is x. Since it's a 45, 45, 90 triangle, isosceles triangle, the two sides are equal. So I can call this as x, right? Now, the other angle is 90 degrees, so this becomes a right triangle. So apply Pythagorean theorem. Consider this as a, this as b, and the hypotenuse is c. When you consider that, a square plus b square will be equal to c square. So x square plus x square will be equal to c square. So 2x square will be equal to c square. C will be equal to square root of 2x. Any questions, guys? So when you consider in a 45, 45, 90 triangle, if you consider one as x, one the side length as x, the other side length as x, the hypotenuse will be equal to root 2x. You cannot afford to forget this. Okay, then we can't do unit circle at all. Can I move on? Now consider a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Here, I'm sorry, this is an equilateral triangle. So first we draw an equilateral triangle where all the sides are equal. So let me consider the sides to be 2x. Why I am explaining what we did in geometry? Because this forms the base of your unit circle. So you will have to remember, and if you don't remember, it's okay. But now is the time for you to understand that the ratio of the sides of a 45, 45, 90 triangle would be 1x, 1x, root 2x. You should not forget this. Similarly, I'll go for a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Consider the sides as 2x, 2x, 2x. Just for simplicity's sake, it's all equal, right? Just consider as 2x, 2x. Now I am going to draw an altitude. Altitude is also a median in an equilateral triangle. Okay. In this case, this becomes x, this becomes x, and fortunately or unfortunately, the triangle as well, it's also the angle bisector. So it becomes, there will be two 30, 60, 90 triangles, and again, since this is a right triangle, I can apply Pythagorean theorem one more time. So consider this as A, the two legs B and C. These are the legs. If this is the case, right, I need to find out the value of B here. I need to find out one of the legs here when you look at it, because we know this is x, this is 2x. It's already given there. So c square will be equal to a square plus b square, but c square we already know. What is that? 2x the whole square. A will be equal to, a square will be equal to x square, but b square is what we don't know, that we need to find in terms of x. So this will become 4x square will be equal to x square plus b square. B square will be equal to 3x square. B will be equal to root 3x. That means, what does it mean? In a 30, 60, please, if you don't get it, stop me. I will explain once more. In a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the side opposite to 30, the side opposite to 30 is x if I consider. Then another leg will be root 3x. The hypotenuse will be 2x. So in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the ratio is from the smallest. X, 1 is to root 3 is to 2, or I can say 1x is to root 3x is to 2x. The multiplier is always the same, so just remember the ratio. Any questions? Any questions? Can I move on? This we will keep on. If you forget this, you cannot remember unit circle at all. Can I go ahead?
Yeah.
Now, can we go ahead? Okay. Now, uh, last, Sushank, to answer your question, yes and no. Yes, Sushank. Why?
I was just curious.
Yeah, so we start trigonometry, we start unit circles. If you're thorough with, see, if you're exposed to unit circle before the Christmas holidays, you can memorize the unit circle during Christmas holidays and you can be very well prepared for your January classes.
Um, I also the one of the another reason I was asking is because we don't get unit circles until like near the AP test. Like not near the AP test, but we have it later than January.
Then what is in January?
Like unit 5 for us, which is a bunch of things like inverse functions, like transformations of functions, stuff like that.
Oh, then that's going to be a review only, right? Yeah, that's going to be review.
I guess so,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I know. Why?
And it's also
Because
logarithmic. We just started logarithmic stuff as well.
then you're still on unit 2 by my terms, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Don't okay, then you're good in a very safe position, I feel. Okay, see, there are only 4 units for AP pre-calc exam. You get it, huh? So that's why each of your meaning. See, Manav Akash class is revising geometric sequences, induction based sequences as extra. So, like that,
We're
your
done.
teacher, oh, you're done. Okay, your teacher might have decided to revise transformations because without revising transformation, you cannot go into sine cos transformations. Many of you might have forgotten the transformations completely, so they might be
Actually, yeah,
reviewing.
that's one of our next units. We're doing the sine cost stuff like really soon.
Oh, see, that's what then it is in unit circle.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So let's go ahead with this one. What was I telling? Yeah, let's go ahead and draw out a circle. Per last week, Mano, did you have time to go over recording, Mano?
No, I'll check it. I'll make sure to do it though.
Ilma, I don't know whether you'll understand now. Let us see. It's okay.
Okay.
So, any point, let's say this is of radius r and this point is xy. How do you write xy? Do you all remember how do we write xy? Did we discuss last week, guys? I have my own questions now. This point,
Isn't it just normal coordinate form?
yeah, normal meaning xy. How do you write it as r and theta? Guys, I thought we went over last week, right?
You did.
So what was it? X was what? Y was what? Well, it's just a right triangle right here. What is cos theta? We went over sine theta, cos theta. Remember opposite by hypotenuse, adjacent by hypotenuse, all that we went over, right? So
X
xy,
is.
how can it be written in terms of r?
Do you want us to send it in the chat
Yeah,
or
yeah, you can shout out, ma. Let it be interactive.
X is cos
Yep.
theta?
X will be equal to, see here, how do you write cos theta? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Sin theta, opposite by hypotenuse. Then in that case, your coordinate x point is written as r cos theta. Wherever you see x, it can be plugged in with r cos theta. Wherever you see y, it can be plugged in with r sin theta. Any questions?
No.
Okay.
Miss Priya,
Yes, ma?
if you have time, could you go over coterminal angles?
Sure.
Because I'm a little confused on those.
Okay, I'll go over. If I'm right, we have. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, we will do that. We'll definitely do that. Just give me 1 second. We'll finish this and then go over that. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's go over. We use this 45, 45, 90, right? That, let's go over and draw the unit circle first. Okay, I'm going to draw the unit circle. Here, okay, remember, so this is 0 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 180 degrees, this is 270 degrees. Again it goes with, this is 360 degrees. Okay, now like that it goes on another circle. Now we are not going to be using degrees at all going further. Okay, we don't want to be using degrees at all. So that being the case, we are going to convert to radians. So let me go ahead and mark it in radians. This is 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi. This is pi radians. Pi radians is 180 degrees, something you need to remember always. So this is pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2. Again, when you think about it, this will be 4 pi by 2, which is again 2 pi. Pi, 2 pi, again it goes to 3 pi, then it goes to 4 pi. So it goes in circles as a spiral. Okay. Now, you know the 45, 45, 90. I am going to divide it into 45, 45, 90. See here. What does it mean? This is 45 degrees, right? Remember our 45, if this point is x comma y, I want to understand what is the value of the xy point here. What is the value of xy point here, xy point here, x. That is what I am going to do basically. How do I do that? I am going to use the knowledge that I have on the 45, 45, 90 triangle. This seems to be a clean 45, 45, 90 triangle, correct? We know this is a unit circle. So, can I say these values are 1, wait, 1, 1 root 2. Okay, in a 1 second, let me go back. I just want to be, just a minute, wait. I just need a this I don't want. Unit 3. Oops. Okay, we didn't revise this. That's okay. Okay, let's go ahead. First, let's mark these outside angles. Let's mark these outside angles first. Let's not bother about this. So what should be the value here, guys? Considering it's a unit circle, right? What is the xy point here, xy point here, xy point here, xy point here? This will be, can I say this will be 1 comma 0, this will be 0 comma 1, this will be minus 1 comma 0, then this will be what?
0 comma negative 1.
0 comma negative 1. If this is the case, I said all your xy point points to cos theta and sin theta. So this is, you know, 0 degrees, 0 radians. This is pi by 2 radians. Now from this set, we did not even go to any other angles. So can I say cos 0 will be 1, sin 0 will be 0. Then cos pi by 2 will be 0. Sin pi by 2 will be 1. Can I say cos pi will be minus 1, sin pi will be 0. Similarly, cos 3 pi by 2 will be 0, sin 3 pi by 2 will be minus 1. Am I making sense there?
Call me back in 40 minutes, okay?
Does it make sense? Guys, are we on the same page? So, if
Yeah.
you're asked what is sine 0, what is cos 0, you should be able to say what is sine pi by 2, cos pi by 2 should be by hearted. If you can put this picture into your brain, it's easy to manipulate after that. Shall I go ahead with the 45? Okay, now let's go ahead and try finding here. This one was r cos theta, right? This one was r sin theta. Before I move on to that r cos theta, r sin theta, any point x was always r cos theta, y was always r sin theta. Am I making sense till here? Now, let's say the 45 degree, right? The 45 degree was in degrees. We are not going to be having degrees at all, as I said. So, we will go ahead with this is 45 degrees that I know, but I'm not going to use any degrees going further. Instead, I'll always be talking in radians. So how to easily find out the radian? First of all, you need to by heart this degree corresponds to this radians. So 0 is 0 radians. So after that, 45 was 180. See, for the first one I'll show you how to convert, then slowly you need to by heart. 180 degrees is pi radians. So 45 degrees is how many radians? 45 pi by 180, correct? So how many radians is it? Pi by?
Pi by 4.
Yeah. This one is easy to convert. So now how are you going to remember? This and all you cannot remember just like that. It's very easy when you think about it like this. 0, 1 pi by 4. The entire circle is going to be divided by pi by 4s, pi by 4s, pi by 4s, pi by 4s. Okay. So 0, there is 1 pi by 4. Then if you think about it, this is 2 pi by 4. Am I making sense? What is 2 pi by 4? Pi by 2. I've written it here. Then this one is going to be what then?
Pi
See,
3 by 4.
yeah, 3 pi by 4. This is the easiest way for you to memorize. This will be 4 pi by 4. Remember guys, that is why you call it as pi. Make sense? And then this one is what?
5 pi by 4.
5 pi by 4. And this one should be 6 pi by 4. What is 6 pi by 4 if you think about it? 3 by 2, 3 pi by 2. Yep. Mentally you should be able to think about this and write it down. Now, if this was 6 pi by 4, what is this?
7 pi by
7 pi by 4. Make sense guys?
Yes.
Very easy to remember unit circle once you start getting a hang of what occurs where and how. So, now you know how to convert 45. See, first we are only considering, we are splitting the entire circle into 45 angles. First let's learn that, and after that we'll go to the 30, 60, 90. Okay, now how are we going to go about it? I said any point here, we know the angle now. This angle is pi by 4, this angle is 3 pi by 4, this angle is 5 pi by 4, this angle is 7 pi by 4. We have learnt it nicely. Now, this point, right, I now know what is cos 0, sin 0. Cos pi by 2, sin pi by 2. What is cos pi, sin pi? Cos 3 pi by 2, sin 3 pi by 2. We already by hearted, we know. We know based on the number line 1, 0, 0, 1. However, for the 45 degree angle, I need to know what is cos theta, sin theta. Meaning these are all, we are going to use it just like our multiplication table. How you memorize multiplication table, to that level you have to memorize this unit circle. So here, how are we going to find out this x coordinate and y coordinate? Now, what is, okay, r cos theta, right? In a 45, 90 triangle, right? Remember 1, 1 root 2, right? So what was cos theta? What was cos theta?
1.
What was cos theta was 1 by root 2, right, Amma? 1 by root 2, correct?
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Makes sense? Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But remember, 1 by root 2 has an irrational denominator. So how will you do that?
You multiply the root 2 to the
Yeah. So can I say it is root 2 by 2? So this portion I can replace, meaning instead of x comma y, the point will be root 2 by 2. Similarly, sine theta will also be root 2 by 2. Any questions?
No.
See, this is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. This is the fourth quadrant. But if you'll have to remember that this is 45, this is 45, again another 45, 40. So what will happen at this point x comma y? The x is negative, y is positive, but it will have the same magnitude. Magnitude means the same value. So this would be minus root 2 by 2, root 2 by 2. So the cos of this angle here, cos 3 pi by 4 will be minus root 2 by 2, and sine 3 pi by 4 would be root 2 by 2. Again come here. Let's come to 5 pi by 4. What will be the angle here? Minus root 2 by 2, comma minus root 2 by 2, because it's in the third quadrant. X is negative, y is negative. So cos 5 pi by 4 will be minus root 2 by 2. Sine 5 pi by 4 will be minus root 2 by 2. Coming to 7 pi by 4, it's very easy again. X will be positive, y will be negative. Any questions here?
No.
Did we understand how the 45s are getting divided? 45 degrees, 45, 45, 45, 45. Then you can go ahead and say pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 6 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4. And then for learning from the 45, 45, 90 triangle, right? If you can place that r cos theta comma r sin theta as x comma y, it becomes very easy once you know one value, and then based on the quadrant you can negate it. Any questions?
I have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, to make sure like all of these things are being calculated in like radians, right?
Yes.
So how would we, does that mean we can't do it on like a calculator or anything?
You can, but you won't have the radical values, right? Am I
Oh,
making
okay.
sense? Meaning you can, when you are forced to use a calculator that can use decimals, right? It's easy, you can just type it and get the answers. But there will be so many areas where you can't use calculators, in the sense where you are not, meaning there is no usage of calculator needed, but you will have to memorize the unit circle and put it out. Unless you know how the unit circle evolved, right? It is very difficult to remember things, meaning how each number that you write on the circle, how you do it, without knowing that, your unit circle becomes hard to remember. Make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now, okay, let's go ahead. So a cleaner option would be a cleaner output for that 45 degrees alone would be this 0, pi by 4, this would be pi by 2, this would be 3 pi by 4, this would be pi, this would be 5 pi by 4, this would be 6 pi by 4, but then I will write it out like this, 7 pi by 4. Now coming to the values, this will be basically r cos theta. So it will be root 2 by 2 comma root 2 by 2. See, one thing what you are observing here is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So based on the quadrant you can easily find out your numbers. This would be minus root 2 by 2 comma root 2 by 2. This would be minus root 2 by 2 comma minus root 2 by 2. This would be positive, right? Root 2 by 2 comma minus root 2 by 2. Any questions here? So what is the conclusion you come to? cos theta is positive here, sin theta is negative in this quadrant. In this quadrant, what can you say? Cos
Priya,
theta is negative. Yeah, ma?
isn't sine also positive in the first quadrant?
Yes, ma. Sorry, ma. Yes. So, in this cos theta is negative, sin theta is positive. Here, cos theta is negative, sin theta is negative. This one, why I am telling you now itself in advance is so many sanity checks you can do. Whether your answer is correct or not, you can really check if you can remember these. Here, what is that? Cos theta will be positive, sin theta is negative. Okay. Now, if you already got it, then you should know tan theta is positive here, tan theta is negative here. This is very, very important, guys, as we move up. Tan theta is negative here, tan theta is positive here. Any questions on that?
Miss Priya,
Yama?
our teacher taught us an acronym to remember which ones are positive.
Oh, how?
Um, all students take calculus,
Uh-huh.
and in the first quarter, all of them are positive. In
Oh,
the second
wow.
quadrant, it's just sine is positive.
Mm-hmm.
Quadrant, only tan is positive, and fourth quadrant, only cos is positive.
Nice. I'll take that as well. I'll borrow that from you, maybe credit it to your teacher. Yeah, very nice. All students take calculus. I like that. I have not heard of it, ma. Okay, nice. All students take calculus. So all are positive. Sine is positive. Then tan is positive, and then cos is positive. Nice. Okay, can I move on from here? Okay, now let's use the same figure though. I'm going to split it into 30, 60, 90. Let's see, this is, we'll go with a 30, 60, 90 triangle. First of all, before even I go and process the values, right, I need to find out the radian values. What is 30 degree as radians? We only know degrees till now. Okay, it is all confusing for you if I directly go to radians. This is 30. 45 you understood now how to put. Now we need to put 30, 60. How to put that? Can we try? We'll try that. See, again here, this is going to be like this, like this. What is 30 as radians? We don't need to go to values now. What is 30 in radians?
Is it pi by 6?
Yep, pi by 6. So let's go ahead and write that down first. Pi by 6. Okay, if that is pi by 6, 30 plus 30 is what? Meaning this is 30, this is going to be 60, right? That's 60 degrees. So in that case, what happens? Pi by 6, that will be, see, this is the first 30, this is the second 30, right? Now this will be the third 30, which is making 90 degree angle. So a single quadrant, you're splitting up into 30, 60, 90. Don't bother about the 45 now. 45 throw it in the bin, throw it in the trash. We don't need that 45 at all now. We are only splitting quadrants as 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Earlier we did it as 45, 45. Now we are going to split it as 30, 30, 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90. Each quadrant is going to have that. This is 30, again another 30, another 30. Again this is 30, another 30, another 30. So like that we are going to split. So pi by 6, this is going to be 2 pi by 6, but I will not write it as 2 pi by 6. I'll write it as pi by 3 simplified. And then this was 2 pi by 6, right? This is 3 pi by 6, but I will never write it like that. It's pi by 2, right? And then this will be 4 pi by 6. If it is 4 pi by 6, what happens?
2 pi by 3.
Yep. And then what is this?
5 pi by 6.
5 pi by 6. And then this is 6 pi by 6. 6 pi by 6 is what? Pi. Then you have 7 pi by 6. Then you have
4 pi
8 pi by 6. But see, I won't write it as 8 pi by 6. What will I write it out as?
4 pi
4
by
pi
3.
by, yeah, 4 pi by 3. And then what? What is this? This is 9 pi by 6, right? So, but I won't write it like this. I will have to simplify and write it out as 3 by 2 pi. I already wrote it 9 pi by 6. Then this is 10 pi by 6. I will not write it as 10 pi by 6, but I will write it out as 5 pi by 3. And then what?
11 pi by
11, 11 pi by 6. That's it. This is 12 pi by 6 again. Do you see? Now, 0 became 2 pi. Does it make sense, guys, till now?
Yes.
Okay. Can we
Like
move
the
on?
wait, Miss Priya.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, so the 5 pi by 3 is just like the radians for that, like that angle
Correct.
measure?
Yeah, the radian equivalent, meaning from this x-axis 0 degrees till here, the measure is 5 pi by 3.
Oh, okay.
Make sense?
And then it
Yeah.
stops at 2 pi.
Yeah, but it stops at 2 pi. Yes, and this is the negative angle. What is the negative? What is the negative angle? What do you mean by that? The entire thing is what? 2 pi, right?
Yeah.
The entire thing is 2 pi. We always do positive angles in the anti-clockwise direction. So if this is 5 pi by 3, what is this angle? This is a negative angle. Negative of what?
5 by 3?
No.
It's like 5 pi by 3.
2 pi minus 5 by 3, right? You see what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
So this would be minus pi by 3. This angle would be minus pi by 3. See here? This was pi by 3. From here to here, 60 degree. So from here to here, it is minus 60 degrees, right?
Yeah.
Does it make sense, guys, to all of you?
Yeah.
Sushank, Krish, are you with me? Dhwani, are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see, guys. See, before I move on, right? See, these are the things which we don't know, means I'll take my time to go over that for sure. See, this one is, let's say, 45 degree, right? I can call it as pi by 4, right? What is this one then? What is this one? This will be minus pi by 4. Or if you go this round way, what is that? 7 pi by 4.
by 4.
Make sense? See, the entire circle, this is pi, this is another pi. So if you come opposite way, if you come in the clockwise direction, the negative of whatever, this is 45 means this is minus 45. This is 90 means this is minus 90. 270 degrees can be written as minus 90 degrees, guys. Did you get it?
Wait, Miss Priya.
Yeah, go ahead.
The negative pi by 4 is also negative 45?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Correct. Just like, see, just because we are switching to radians, you're finding it tough in suddenly. Okay, let's go with the degrees itself. If you think about it, this one is 60 degrees, right? What is this one? This is minus 60 degrees. Or I can as well call it as what? 300 degrees, right? I can either call this big one as 300 degrees or I can call it as minus 60 degrees. Make sense? Angle around a point is 360 degrees. So now if we talk about it in radians, it becomes a little tricky because you don't know radian conversion and then you don't know how to translate it as well. So basically this is 2 pi. Okay, 300 degrees I can say it as 5 pi by 3. Right. What will let you complete the 2 pi? That is what is the negative angle. Meaning 5 pi by 3 is nothing but it is what? 5 pi by 3 is 10 pi by 6. Right. So to complete it we need 12 pi by 6. Right. So what should be added? So basically this is 2 pi by this so if this entire thing is 5 pi by 3, what is this angle I'm asking? So how will you calculate it? 2 pi minus 5 pi by 3. So when you think about it, this is just pi by 3 minus pi by 3. Does it make sense? Sushank, does it make sense? Advik, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's do a few revision on that. I'm not going to go to nice 60-degree angles at all. Let's say this one. Let's say this one is okay, how about this? This is 5 pi by 4, right? Right? What is this angle? What is this in radians? Let me bring a book as well. We'll revise this, guys. There's no point moving on. So what is that angle?
Miss Priya, which one there? Which one do you want us to put?
The question mark, ma.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Question mark. No problem. And then I also want to understand, okay, unit circle is there. Yeah. Let's try this, guys. Did you get it? What is that in radians? Try calculating it in radians.
Wait, can I see the answer?
Yeah, Dhwani, that's right, ma. Yeah, say the answer, it's fine too.
Is it negative pi by 4?
Yep, negative pi by 4. Is negative pi by 4?
I
Isn't
think
it
so because it's clockwise and it's moving to the pi. It's just moving to pi radians.
Isn't it negative 3 pi by 4?
Yeah, is it not, Manav? See, negative pi by 4 should be here, right, Manav? This 45 degree. 45 degree is pi by 4, right? So the first 45 degree. But I am asking, what is this, right, Manav? So this is 1 pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4 in the negative direction, right, Manav?
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Oh, you didn't want the top part?
What, Manav?
You didn't want the top part? Like,
No, see, this was the question mark, right, Manav? This angle was the question mark. Right?
oh,
This is 5 pi by 4. So each pi by 4 is 45, 45, 45, 45. So this is 2 pi by 4 in the negative direction. This is 3 pi by 4 in the negative direction, right, ma?
oh yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, let's go over a little bit more, I feel. Okay, how about this? This is interesting. Oops, what did I do? Okay, now this one is, you know that this is pi by 6. How about this, guys? What is this angle? Quickly, how can you say? One option here, see guys, one option here is, this is pi by 6 or 30 degrees that you know, right? One option here is, see this one, you know that this is pi. You know that this is pi, this is 0, correct? So, how to find this angle quickly? You know this is as well 30 degrees or this is as well pi by 6. So, from pi, you can subtract pi by 6 and find out this big angle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
meaning this angle that you're having, right, pi by 6, this is pi by 6, right? You can subtract that pi by 6 from pi to find out your angle, right? So let's call this as theta dash or theta dash, that you subtract. Let's say how to find out this angle. How to find out this angle, meaning this one. What you can do, from 3 pi by 4, I'm sorry, from let's call it in degrees first. From 270 degrees, you can subtract a 30 here. Do you see? So this 30, this 30 that you're subtracting, right? That is called as the reference angle. So that reference angle can be used to make subtractions or additions to find out your angle quickly. Am I making sense? So let's see this one. How about this?
Miss Priya, can you do
Yeah, ma?
that example?
What is it? You
Could
want
you
me to?
do that example
Yeah, yeah.
again?
What I'm saying is, to find out, see, there can be only in any circle, whatever they ask, right? It can either, it will be this 30, 45, 60. Those three lines only can be there. You see what I mean? And after that, it has to go to 90. Similarly, when you take out the second quadrant, right, they can have only three angles. This can be 30, this can be 45, this can be 60. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And if you think about the other way of doing it, right, this can be 30, 45, 60. Make sense?
Yeah.
So, if you want to find out this angle, right, you can pi by 2, you can add for pi to pi by 2, you can add a pi by 6. To pi by 2, you can add a pi by 4. To pi by 2, you can add a pi by 3. Does that make sense? Or to find the same angles, what you can do? This is pi, you know, right? For you, from pi, you can subtract a pi by 6 to get this angle. To get this angle, I mean. To get this angle, pi minus the pi by 6 you can do. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a few, then you will also clearly understand what I'm talking about. Okay, how about this? Okay, how about this? What is the reference angle for this one? Okay, let's see this one. This is 240 degrees. Okay, this is minus 240 degrees. What is this in degrees? This one in degrees. Just calculate it in degrees.
Of the one between the
Yeah, let me put a question mark. Is that okay?
there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what does the other one say? 240?
Yeah, 240.
Do we write the answer in radians?
If it's okay, ma. First say it in degrees. We'll go to radians now.
Okay.
Because I don't want, yeah, some basics. If you're very thorough, it's very easy moving on. What it should be, you can just say. One, okay. Yes, Akash. Yes, Manav. Yes, Parvini. See, others are not answering. I don't know whether you're understanding or not, honestly. Lopa, are you following? Advik, are you following, Advik?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's
Yeah.
go ahead with radians. How about this? I wanted in radians. So, okay, how about this? This one I'm saying that it is minus 7 pi by 4. You know what I want to do now? I would like to know what is this one. How do you do that? You have to use reference angles. It is one full circle plus a pi by 4, right? So what will you call that? Am I making C here? This is, I'm asking from here, right? This is pi. This is 2 pi. I did it. But 2 pi gets added with a pi by 4, but in the negative direction, right? 2 pi plus pi by 4 in the negative direction. So what is this? So the entire angle becomes minus 7 pi by 4. Make sense? So the
Wait,
angle
Miss Priya,
minus pi by 4 is the same as minus 7 pi by 4. Yes, ma, go ahead.
isn't it negative 9 pi? Because 2 pi plus
Oh, did I make
pi over
minus 9
4
pi by 4?
is 8 pi? I mean 9
Sorry,
pi.
sorry, I made a mistake. Yes, minus 9 pi by 4. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yep. Can I move on? Okay. How about if I go for the third meaning? I go for the third meaning. See, from here I'm going to go this. What is I'll go anti-clockwise itself. I don't want to confuse clockwise and anti-clockwise. So now let me go clockwise because I have been going through clockwise only. 1. I asked you this. Now I'm going to go on another round and stop there. What is that angle? See, every time 2 pi gets added, that's all. From here, let me start. Pi, 2 pi, that's one full circle. Then 3 pi, 4 pi. 2 full circles done, and then a pi by 4 gets added, right? 4 pi plus pi by 4 will be negated. So what happens? Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
17 pi by 4. So whether you call it as minus pi by 4, whether you call it as minus 9 pi by 4, whether you call it as minus 17 pi by 4, the value of that, meaning if they ask you what is cos minus 17 pi by 4, whatever value you had written it here, remember root 2 by 2, positive, negative root 2 by 2. So this was cos, right? This will be root 2 by 2. Does that make sense? Now, coming to the definition of coterminal angles, right? These are all coterminal angles, meaning when you think about whether it is minus pi by 4 or whether it is 9 pi by 4, the initial ray and the terminal ray are the same. Initial ray and the terminal ray of the angle are the same, right? But the angle measures are different. Does that make sense? So, angles that have different angle measures but have the same initial ray and the terminal ray, they are called coterminal angles. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you want a coterminal angle, right? Let's say when you want these two are positive coterminal angles, meaning you go the okay. First, let's understand what are coterminal angles. So now let me ask you this: what is say from minus pi by 4? How did you get this? From minus pi by 4, how did you get this? Let's go to pi by 4. What is another coterminal angle for this pi by 4? What is another coterminal angle for this pi by 4? What is the coterminal angle of pi by 4? See, there is a way to easily get it. What is the coterminal angle of pi by 4? Pi by 4 plus another 2 pi. Add 2 pi to it, right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
9 pi by 4. 9 pi by 4 and pi by 4 are coterminal angles. Because you just add one full circle, right? That's all. You see? Now, how to find out another coterminal angle? To 9 pi by 4, you can add another 2 pi. So, you can add or subtract 2 pi to find out coterminal angles very easily. Can I move on?
Yeah.
How about if I want to find out, let's see, I want to find out coterminal angle for minus pi by 3. How to find out the coterminal angle for minus pi by 3?
Miss Priya.
Yeah, ma.
So the minus of a radian is technically like that drawn like reflected across the x-axis.
Okay. See, ma, when the angle is negative, it just means that you are going to go in the clockwise direction. That's all. This is minus pi by 3. Make
Okay.
sense? So,
Yeah.
coterminal angle can be obtained either by adding or subtracting 2 pi's. See what I mean? Meaning, coterminal angle in the sense either I can come like this, right? Or I can go like this and come on another round. You see, that is also a coterminal angle. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
This coterminal angle, the red one, right? How to obtain that? From 2 pi, if you subtract pi by 3, right? From 2 pi, you are going to subtract your pi by 3 value, then you get that coterminal angle. So 2 pi minus pi by 3 is what? Can I write it out as 5 pi by 3?
Yeah.
Okay. What is another coterminal angle in the negative direction itself?
Miss
As I
Priya,
said, Yama.
so this is just like complementary, like when you're trying to find the complementary or like
Agree.
supplementary angle.
Agree. 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 It is something like that. But here it is a 360-degree angle. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't call degrees, right? We are suddenly switching to radians and we are introducing so many new concepts. It seems as if it's confusing, but once you understand the base that it is 2 pi, each circle is a 2 pi, each half circle is a pi. Okay, from then on, each quadrant is split into only 3 degrees. Usually they have 30, 45, 90 as in degrees. But when you write it in radians, it will be pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3. Okay, this is the only thing you need to remember. Here, okay, pi you derived, but what is this 30 degree before? Pi minus pi by 6. What is this 45 degree before? This whole pi, subtract this value. There only you use the reference angle to find the real angles. Am I making sense? Okay, how about, we'll do a few more for sure. How about, we want to find coterminal angles, right? Okay, can we find, find coterminal angles for minus pi by 4. Find two coterminal angles for minus pi by 4. What is that minus pi by 4? We don't want circles at all. Okay, there's no circle concept involved at all. We are only considering degrees, right? This one is pi by 4. Positive. When you go in the anti-clockwise direction, the angles are positive. That's a convention that we follow. When you go in the negative side, angle becomes negative values. Meaning when you go in the clockwise direction. So minus pi by 4 is an angle in which quadrant? First of all, minus pi by 4 is an angle in which quadrant?
The second quadrant?
Second, amma. No, minus pi by 4, no, this is the fourth quadrant, right, ma?
Could you explain why?
Okay, this is pi by 4, ma. Pi by 4 is 45-degree angles,
Oh
right?
wait, never mind. I got it. Sorry, I totally forgot
No
about the
problem at all.
negative
Minus 45 degrees.
clockwise.
Yeah. Manav, are you with
I have a
me?
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there like a specific, if you just say like pi by 4, is there like a specific sign, cosine, or tan it converts to, or is it just like general?
Yes, there is, right? What you tell me. Meaning,
Yeah,
45.
but
Uh,
it,
Illima.
so it's different. It's different in each quadrant. So the first one, it's all. Second one, it's like that. Like second, like
First quadrant, cos 45, sin 45, what it is. Let's discuss in degrees itself. Cos 45 is what? Root 2 by 2 minus root 2 by 2 plus root 2 by 2. Correct? We found that. Now, the same thing, the degree might differ. But then, what will be this angle here? 90 plus 45, right? 135 degrees, right? So there, since it's a second quadrant, x-axis is negative, y-axis is positive, right? So minus root 2 by 2, root 2 by 2. Am I making sense? This is what you asked, Akash?
yeah,
Then in the third quadrant, what it will be? Tell me first the degrees. It will be 180 plus 45, correct?
220.
Yeah, 225. 225 degrees will be there. But then what is cos 225, sin 225? Minus root 2 by 2. Because x-axis is negative, y-axis is negative, right?
Yeah,
Similarly, the fourth quadrant, x-axis is negative, x-axis is positive, y-axis is negative, correct? But that angle will be what? 270 plus 45, which is 330, 350, na? 270 plus 45 is your angle, right? Yeah, 350. Make sense? Is this what you asked, Akash?
yeah.
Yeah, any other questions? Any other questions, please? So, a given angle can have infinitely many coterminal angles. Okay, you can add or subtract 360 degrees or 2 pi's to calculate the coterminal angles. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the coterminal angle for 80 degrees? What is the coterminal? Any two coterminal angles, find out. What is the coterminal angles for 80 degrees? Coterminal angle for 80 degrees. 80 degrees is somewhere here. What is it? You can quickly calculate. Reference angle, you know, this is a 10
Wait.
degree, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Miss Priya, do we need to give in radians or degrees?
Ma, degrees is okay, ma. I
Okay.
don't want you to convert 80 and all, they won't ask you to convert to radians. It'll be 30, 45, 60 only usually. Any two, your answers might differ. Oh, Advik understood, but did you give it for this, Advik?
No, that was for the last one.
Okay, last one, okay.
Yeah.
So coterminal angle you need to know, reference angle you need to know. Here, my reference angle would be easily, yeah, you will subtract, I will subtract 10. But yeah, I'll leave it to you. Go ahead. What you need to understand is the 0, 90 degree, 180 and then a 270. Everything makes up 360. For every round you go, you have to add 2 pi or subtract 2 pi. If you go in the reverse direction, it is minus 2 pi. If you go in the forward, meaning if you go in this direction, it is positive. If you go in this direction, it's negative. That you need to understand. Parvini, did you get to understand what are coterminal angles now?
Yeah, but the questions at school were a little different.
Go ahead, show.
She asked some questions. They were like 33 pi over 4.
Okay, we'll do. Do you have the, can you share the screen or send me the questions PDF or whatever? I'll do the same questions here.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
But find the coterminal angle for 80 degrees. See, that's because the values are just intriguing you, that's all. You add 2 pi or subtract 2 pi, you're going to get the coterminal angle. Dhwani, I'm here. Yes, Dhwani, correct Dhwani. Now you got it, Dhwani, how to find the coterminal angles?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see.
And Miss Priya, I just want to tell you, I only did one of the homework assignments because I had a few competitions this week, so I wasn't really home to do homework.
Oh, okay, I understand, but whenever you have, just
Yeah,
compensate.
I'll do it for this week's homework
Sure.
plus this week's homework.
Yeah, because this will be very like a treasure when you start school with unit circles. Parvini, did you send it to me? I had only 1 or 2 answers, guys. Others are not. Sahil, what are you doing? Sahil,
I'm still solving it.
solving it. Can I have your answer? Let me see. What is your answer? If you keep too quiet as well, it doesn't gel well. Then I'm sure you're not here at all. Yes, ma. One coterminal angle is correct, ma, Parvini. The other one, Parvini, did you send it to me? Or you want to share screen? We can do it.
I can share if you want.
Anything works. Did you send or share? Did you already send?
No.
Okay, you want to share?
Uh,
Yeah.
Wait,
Share
Miss
that.
Priya, there's 2 coterminal angles for the positive and negative, right?
Means what is your?
We
I
need to
didn't.
write the coterminal for the positive 80 and the negative 80?
No, only for the positive 80. I'm just asking
Okay.
what is the coterminal? Coterminal means this. See, this one, it can again come here. Then that coterminal angle will be 2 pi plus 80, or you can say 360 plus 80. That is one coterminal angle. The other coterminal angle will be what? This ray. You see this ray, right? So you can as well say this can be, right? This is 10 degree, this is 90 degree. Yeah. So you can have 280 degrees. One is 280 degrees. How 280 degree? Okay. 80, you can add a 360 degree. You can add a 360 degree to 80. So that is your one coterminal angle 240. That is the big red one. Okay. Now you can as well say what is the other coterminal angle? I asked you for 80, right? What is the other coterminal angle? Let me draw.
Negative 260.
Yep, yep.
I mean 280.
Negative 280, correct, ma. Let me redraw it. So this is 80. Now if you come from this side, Parvini, you are going on the negative end. Do you see? So 80 minus 360 you can do. That means it's a negative 280, right, ma?
oh yeah.
Because you're going from here to reach the same terminal. Make sense? Terminal ray. This is your terminal ray. But you're going on the negative direction to reach your terminal ray. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it will be a negative 280. The best way algebraically, if you want to compute, right? Oh, given 80, I will add 360 to get one, subtract 360 to get the other. If they ask you for more, right? They can ask you for more. So what you will do? 80 plus 2 times 360. 80 minus 2 times 360. That means you're going around and around and around. 2 times 2 circles, 1 circle. Or if you want, you can go 80 plus 3 times 360. So to find out coterminal angle, what you can do is 80 plus n times 360. These are all coterminal angles. Or you can as well calculate if it is in radians, right? What you will do? Your angle theta plus 2n, 2 pi n times 2 pi. That you can do. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Parvini, you are going to share screen?
I also sent it too if you want to share.
Okay, send it to me. Yeah, I can share as well. Sahil, that's right. You send it to me in WhatsApp, Amma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
It's the last page.
Yeah, ma, I'm checking. Hold on. I'm checking, guys. See, reference angle as well looks like they have shared with you, right? Okay, nice. Okay, you have the key for this as well, ma?
Yeah, I do. Do you want me to
Okay,
share
good.
that?
Yeah, you share that. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and give.
Okay.
Yeah. Would be nice. You share, it's easier that way. How about sketch each angle in standard position, state the reference angle, and find the coterminal angle. See, this goes to the nearest pi. See, this is 0, pi. Again, you go to 2 pi, 3 pi. What is the nearest pi it can go to? 34 pi by 34, I'm sorry, 34 pi by what? It can go to 34. Okay. So here, when you think about this, right, how many pi's are here? Would you be able to find the coterminal angle for this check? Would you be able to find the reference angle for this one? Uh-huh.
That's why I
How?
was a little confused about
Oh,
like
I
how.
see, I see, I see.
Mm,
Okay.
mhm, mm,
So let's see how to find out.
mhm.
Oh, in the interval. Oh, I see. See, sketch each angle in the standard position, state the reference angle, and find a coterminal angle on the interval 0 to 2 pi. Within 2 pi, you have to find a coterminal angle. So here, how many pi's are there basically? 4 4s are 16, 4 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pi. See, this is 8 pi, right? Basically, there is 8 pi. And then what?
Pi by 4.
Pi by 4, right? So, what is the reference angle here? See, 8 pi means it comes here and then they go pi by 4 up, right?
Yeah.
So,
Wait, so
uh-huh.
is it so the coterminal angle is 45? Oh, no. It's
First, what
oh
is the
you're
reference angle? What does the reference angle say? That's easier, right?
the reference angle
Huh?
is 40. Reference angle is 45.
Good. Reference angle is 40. Does that make sense, Parveen? Does it make able to find the coterminal angle within 0 to 2 pi? Within the interval 0 to 2 pi, would you be able to find the coterminal angle?
Would it just be pi by 4?
Good. Yeah, one more. One more. Let's say you don't have to be within that interval at all. Would you be able to find, ma?
Uh, I'm still a little confused.
Okay, you're still a little confused, but you got it right. Okay, let me explain once more. How about this? See, 33 pi by 4 can be written as, how many pi's are there? Pi means I'm making a half circle. That's what it means. Think of it that way. How many pi's are there in this 33 by 4? How many pi's are there? Meaning, what is the mixed number? 33 by 4 converted to a mixed number.
8, 1, 5,
8.
4, 5.
Yeah, 8
1 by
1
4.
by 4 pi, right? I can write this out as 8 pi plus 1 by 4 pi, right? I can write this out as 8 pi plus pi by 4, right?
Yeah.
Now, somebody is making circle and circle and circle and circle and circle 4 times. Okay. And after making all the circles, they are landing here. Okay. They made circle, circle, circle. They came here and then went up pi by 4. So that's how they got this. This is what is 33 pi by 4.
Is the standard position always 0, comma 2 pi?
Correct, ma'am. Our standard position is always 0 to pi. Yes. Okay, now what is the
And then
reference?
how do you know like which way you go, like left or right?
Because positive, negative, right? This is
But
always positive.
I thought that only means like where you end, in the bottom half or in the top half. I thought that's what the positive and negative.
Sorry, come again with your question. Then
I
I
thought
don't
the
have.
positive and negative meant positive is like the top half and the bottom is like the bottom half. And then my negative is the bottom half and positive is
If
the
you
top.
go in this direction, angles are always positive.
Okay.
If you go in this direction, if you go in the, if you go,
So even if it's in quadrant one, it's negative.
yeah,
If you go
okay,
clockwise and here it's in
okay.
quadrant one.
Let's say in quadrant one, what is this angle? I'm considering this as 45. This angle, okay, this angle is either I will say positive 45, or I can also call this as 360 minus 45, or I can call this as minus 315 degrees. Makes sense? If I go from this side, then it is minus 315. If I calculate this angle, it's 45. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 pi by 3. Okay, let's calculate. 5 pi by 3, how can I write it? How many pi's are there? I need to calculate the number of pi's. There's no other go. So there is only 3 pi and then 2 pi by 3. Right? So what is the reference angle first of all? Take your time. 3 pi means where are we? This is pi. This is 2 pi. 3 pi means all odd pi's are here, right? 3 pi, and after that you add a 2 pi by 3. So where should you land? Think about it and let me know. Meaning slowly figure out, guys. I'll also help. What is the reference angle? Let's try that one. Second one, let's try. Let's do a few problems in this.
Miss Priya, I also shared the key with you.
Yeah. I'll check on that. I think the first problem these are simple ones. I will also check with the answer key to make sure we are right. I will download it, ma. Go ahead with this one. How about this? See, okay, what is this 2 pi by 3? You know, okay, first let's mark these angles, okay. This is 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2, okay. Now, as I said, right, we need to understand pi by 3 means where is this pi by 3? This is pi by 6, this is pi by 3. That slowly you need to get that in next. This is pi by 6, this is pi by 3. So each is a pi by 6, right? This one is a pi by 6, 30, this is 30. Then this one is a 60. So this is 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6. See, 2 by 3 pi comes here. Does that make sense? 2 by 3 pi comes here. So that is 4 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6. This is 6 pi by 6. Makes sense? So 2 by 3 pi is nothing but 90 plus 30 degree angle. Okay, so here coming to this 5 pi by 3 can be written as 3 pi by 3, 3 plus 2 pi by 3. So basically, is this right, ma? Yes. So this can be written as pi plus 2 by 3 pi, right? But again, this 2 by 3 pi, how can I write it? Can I write it out as pi by 2 plus pi by 3? What happens? No.
Miss Priya?
Yeah, ma?
That's why I'm confused though, because isn't that already like a point on the unit circle?
It is a point on the unit circle, definitely, ma. But the reference angle should be calculated either from, see, reference angle when you calculate should be calculated from one of these, right? One. I'm not able to write on the board. Hold on. Reference angle when you calculate, right? You have to calculate from one of this, right, ma? Meaning one of this. Why I'm not able to write? One of this, or this. From that you need to calculate your reference angle. We'll see. I'll help you with this, ma. So this one, did you get it fully? How to find the reference angle, coterminal angle? Let's try to find out this. This one can be written as, how many pi's are there? First you're going to calculate. So it is going to be pi plus 2 by 3 pi. Okay. So pi is here. Where is pi? Pi is here. Why I'm not able to write on this, I don't know. Hold on, guys. Stop share. Share. Okay, I'm here. Okay, so this one is 0, this one is a pi, and after that this one can be written as pi plus 2 by 3 pi. Where is this 2 by 3 pi? 2 by 3 pi is somewhere here, right? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it takes a little bit of time for you to digest where what comes for sure, okay? But then this 2 by 3 pi comes here, meaning from here to here,
Miss Priya,
here 2 by 3 pi. Yes, ma?
is it around like 300 degrees?
Yeah, correct. 2 by 3 times 180, right, ma? 120, right, ma? Make sense? So 120 means what is this? What is this in here? 180 minus that 120, 60 degrees, right? Am I making sense or not, guys, or are you not getting it yet? Please let me know. You have to open your mouth and tell what is what. Does that make sense? So if that is 2 by 3 pi, what will be the reference angle? You have to start from, what will be the reference angle here? From here to here, right? What is that reference angle? It is
Pi by 3.
pi by 3. Can you check your answer once? Okay, now let's go ahead and do one more then.
Miss
Yeah,
Priya,
please.
why did we go clockwise for the reference angle?
What if we go clockwise for the reference angle?
Because you went down
See,
60.
yeah, went down 60, but see, for the reference angle, you don't need to say, hey, this is positive, negative, ma.
So could I say it's also the reference angle technically could also be 300?
See, why are we doing reference angle is for you to calculate it easily. Reference angle, what you know about reference angle, 30, 69, 30, 60, 45 is what you know, right?
Yeah.
So we pick out those angles as reference angles.
Okay, I see. So it's one of those three.
One of those three, but it should be within the meaning. When you calculate a reference angle, right, it would be within one quadrant. You see, those will be the reference angles.
It needs
Does
to
that
be
make
on the
sense?
x-axis, right?
Yeah. So now let's go ahead and see 9 pi by 2. 9 pi by 2. Is there a reference angle for that? 9 pi by 2. It'll be within a one quadrant, ma. That is why I'm saying for the reference angle, you always have it, hey, from this angle, calculate this. Or if whatever angle I'm asking, is this near this? Like that you calculate. Make sense? Dhwani, does it make
Yeah.
sense? Okay, we'll do one. We'll do one. Those of you who want to log off, you can log off. But those of you who want to try, we'll do only one or two more and go off. 9 pi by 2 and minus 17 pi by 6. 9 pi by 2. 9 pi by 2. Let me take this off. We'll calculate only the reference and coterminal angle for these two. 9 pi by 2 and minus 17 pi by 6. We'll do that and then disperse. Let's see what is 9 pi by 2 minus 17 pi by 6.
Miss
For
Priya,
these two, let's calculate reference angle and coterminal angles.
Miss Priya,
Uh-huh.
does it matter how many circles are drawn on the thing?
It doesn't matter. Don't worry all about that.
Okay.
So here it will be 8 pi plus pi by 2, right? Here it would be,
Wait,
how many
is
pi's
it
are?
4 pi?
Or did I make a mistake? Yeah, 4 pi, sorry, 8 pi by 2. This would be 4 pi plus pi by 2, correct? Don't worry about the pi by 2, okay? So there is no reference angle. You can't call, you don't need a reference angle at all. So what is the coterminal angle?
Pi by 2.
1.5 pi by 2.
Pi by
Wait,
2. Pi by 2 is the coterminal angle. Make sense?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
How about minus 17 pi by 6? You yourself calculate. We'll have both for this one. Minus 17 pi by 6 will be in which quadrant first of all? Minus 17 pi by 6 will be in which quadrant? Minus 17 pi by 6 will be in which quadrant? It's interesting.
Third quadrant.
It will be in
I think it's the second
1.
quadrant.
Madhwani, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So minus 17 pi by 6 now, how am I to do? Minus 17
That's like 2 pi plus
by 6.
negative 2 pi minus 5 over 6 pi.
Correct. So this is, I will write it down as, can I write this down as minus 12 minus 12 pi minus 5 pi by 6. Can I write it like that?
Yeah.
12, yeah, 12, yeah, 12 and 5, right?
Wait, sorry, it is in the third quadrant, right?
Yep, that's right. So this has to be here, right? So they're asking for minus 17 pi by 6. So I went in the anti-clockwise direction. So what coterminal reference angle is what? Reference angle is what? Okay, coterminal
Is it
angle.
like is it like 51? No.
What is that 51, ma?
No, not 51, sorry. I forgot this.
Let's do this. Minus 17 pi by 6 can be split as minus 12 pi, 12 and then what, 5, minus 5 pi by 6, okay. So, minus 5 pi by 6 is what angle? 5 3 is 150, okay, 150 degrees, okay. 150 degrees, okay. 90, so 60, yeah. What is the reference angle here? What is the just tell me the coterminal angle at least.
Is the reference angle 150 degrees?
It won't be 150, right? I told you, Dhwani. It has to be within one quadrant.
Oh, okay.
So what is it?
Miss Priya.
Yama?
Is the coterminal angle negative 5 pi by 6?
Coterminal angle is, but they asked you to find out between 0 to 2 pi interval, right, ma? Within 0 to 2 pi, what is the coterminal angle? For minus 17 pi by 6, within 0 to 2 pi. So either you have to find this or you have to find this, right? Minus 17 pi by 6 is in the negative direction. So what is the coterminal angle? This is minus 17. Okay, let's clear off everything. So
wait, Miss Priya,
this
is
minus
the
17.
answer 210 or negative 210?
Oh, you did it in angle degrees, huh? Please say it in radians. 210 degrees, huh?
Yeah.
So what is it? 210 and 180. 210.
Yeah, I think. No, wait.
210 pi by 180. 3 6 are 18. 3 7 pi by 6, huh? Correct. 7 pi by 6 is the coterminal angle. Correct.
Okay.
Mano, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to
So
explain?
if the angle, so if like the radian is negative, to find the coterminal angle, you have to go clockwise.
It's the see, only thing is coterminal angle can be positive, negative, doesn't matter. The terminal ray for that angle should be the same. Okay, when you come from here, you found out minus 17 pi by 6 is somewhere here, right? You found that out. So basically, what is that? You went how many rounds? Minus 17 pi by 6 means you went minus 12 pi by 6, which is 2 times you went around. 1, 2, and then you stopped here. And then you went another 5 pi by 6, right, Manav?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is the coterminal angle?
7 pi by
What
6.
you did was the same angle, see, this is the starting ray, this is the terminal ray. You just found this and told that as a coterminal angle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that can be a coterminal angle. In the sense, it can be the 5 pi by 6 can be the coterminal angle, or your answer, 7 pi by 6 can be your coterminal angle, or it can be minus 5 pi by 6 as well, if you go in the negative direction. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we clear? Do we want to proceed or stop? Shall we stop here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop here, guys.
Bye, Miss Priya. Have a nice
Bye,
day.
guys. We'll continue this next week.
Thank you, Miss Priya.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. Advik, are you with me? Akash, was it okay?